You know what, Riley? I don't know what it is, but I'm just feeling a little extra super today.
Hey.
Like there's a bit of more clock in my step.
Nvidia, chill!
Yes, Linus Media Group parent company Nvidia released the GeForce RTX 2060 Super and 2070 Super yesterday after much teasing, leaking, and eyebrow wiggling.
Yeah.
Anthony did a review over on our Linus Tech Tips channel, so go check that out and definitely buy a Linus Tech Tips shirt. But here's the summary. Nvidia is discontinuing the original 2070 and 2080 and replacing them with the 2070 Super and 2080 Super. So the current gen lineup goes RTX 2060, RTX 2060 Super, RTX 2070 Super, RTX 2080 Super, and RTX 2080 Ti non-super. The new cards are bringing performance boosts of up to 25% compared to their predecessors while keeping the same price points. Although the rules are not hard and fast because the 2060 Super is actually $50 more than the vanilla 2060, and I guess that is going to make it even harder for AMD to make a dent in the market with the release of the upcoming Radeon 5700 and 5700 XT on July 7th, this Sunday. It is nice to see Nvidia give us more performance for free. Sorry, I coughed on the script there. And that they definitely weren't just holding extra pockets in their back performance cards this whole time and only giving it to us now because AMD has a competitive product coming out.
Wow.
Made it.
You made that make sense, sort of.
Large parts of the internet have had trouble staying accessible in the past couple of days. Cloudflare experienced a major server overload yesterday that caused multiple sites to go down, including Discord, OkCupid, Peloton, and CoinDesk. The overload was caused by a bad software deploy, according to Cloudflare CEO Matthew Prince, which we're pretty sure means that someone accidentally threw a USB key at the server. 10 internet points if you get the reference. The issue was fixed within 30 minutes, but then today, more connectivity issues have been affecting social platforms worldwide, including Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Twitter. At the time of writing, the companies were looking into possible causes and fixes, but there was one side bonus at least. For some users, photos on Facebook were replaced with the tags assigned to them by the AI. So like a photo of me, it's like one person, spiky hair, stuck in 90s. Thanks for that. And Apple has rolled out a feature to the iOS 13 developer beta that is both nice and kind of creepy. FaceTime can now alter video of your face so it looks as though you are staring directly into the camera, even if you're looking slightly down at the screen. The feature is, oh, that's actually really cool. The feature is only available on the iPhone XS and XS Max, so it most likely uses a combination of those devices' camera tech and widely available deepfake techniques. Some users who have tried it out report that it's awesome to have a conversation that seems more natural thanks to proper eye contact, but wonder if the other person is really looking at them. Like, am I even looking at you right now? I mean, right now I'm not. I'm looking at Riley, but now I am.
Oh.
Or am I? Epic Games has made many a gamer salty with their relentless drive to acquire exclusives for the Epic Games Store, particularly for crowdfunded games that were previously platform agnostic. Well, Epic is trying to mitigate the damage somewhat by paying for refunds to backers of games like Shenmue 3, so the developer won't be hurt by fan backlash. To me, this is really a bit like starting a fire using dollar bills and then hosing down the fire by smothering it with more money.
Yeah.
It's inefficient and expensive,
It makes sense.
but it might just work. Speaking of just working, you might want to cancel any upcoming work trips to the Xinjiang region of China, as multiple reports claim the Chinese border officials have been confiscating travelers' phones and returning them with a surveillance app installed. The app may be used to scan phones for contempt for the Chinese government, for content deemed dangerous by the Chinese government. Now, as for myself, I only trust my government to violate my privacy. Also the US government, and probably the Chinese government too.
And
So all of that's a big no-no. Speaking of privacy violations, Amazon has divulged that Alexa voice recordings may be kept on file by the company even after a user requests that they be deleted. Transcripts of the recordings may be used for training voice assistants, and they are, get this, not anonymized. See, this would be scary, but I know ALEXA, and I know that she would never do anything nasty with my information. You don't know Alexa like I do!
Okay.
5G has already rolled out to a few places in America, but now the EU is getting in on the action. Vodafone has rolled out their 5G network in 27 cities across Europe. So we're gonna have to see whether the UK's weather satellites get screwed up by the interference. Not that they need them, we all know it's just always rainy in the UK. And Microsoft has been teasing something to do with Windows 1.0 on their social feeds without really saying anything about what it means. Could this be a special classic edition release of the first version of Windows? Well, there's a lot of 80s imagery, and then Stranger Things Season 3 releases on Netflix tomorrow. So if I had to guess, I'd say it's gonna be a tie-in of some kind.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is the most ambitious crossover of all time. Microsoft, hold my beer, etc.
Upside down edition.
And that's quite enough tech news for one day. Let's not overdo it, you know. Too much of a good thing is still too much. And subscribe to Techlinked so that you can have more on Friday, because you can never have too much of a good thing.
Wait, what?
Like LTTstore.com merch, like this hoodie and this shirt. Woo! He's gonna take it all off! No!